All right, guys. So I don't know about you, but I hate paper straws. And I have ever since they even became the big new thing to talk about and how these paper straws were biodegradable and how they were going to save all the goddamn sea turtles. Well, apparently, up until like 10 seconds ago, that was the case. Because now there are actually many studies that have come out to show that these paper straws are actually worse for not only the sea turtles, but the environment altogether than the plastic ones were the entire goddamn time. What's going on, big dogs? SG Leo here. And in today's Things I Hate, we are going to talk about paper straws, I guess, because fuck these things. So sit back, relax, and enjoy. Alright guys, so before I actually get into the video itself, I just thought it'd be a fun name to kind of name all my rant videos something other than just rants. So I decided on the title, Things I Hate. So let me know what you think of the title. Let me know down below. And just remember, guys, that most of this stuff is just my opinion. And if you disagree with my opinion, just remember that it's okay to be wrong. And everyone else, except for me, has been wrong before as well. So with all that out of the way, let's get into the real topic today, and that is these crappy, dissolve in your drink, make you taste cardboard tasting crappy, shitty paper straws. So I cannot explain how much I have hated these stupid straws since they became a thing. So they have been on the rise since like the early 2010s. I kind of remember seeing them at Starbucks and some very hipster restaurants and like coffee joints back in the early 2010s, and I have hated them forever. I never understood why places switched over to them when I was younger. And as I got older and I realized that the reason behind it was just as stupid as the goddamn straws themselves were, I got really mad about them, and it has occupied a weird amount of my mind at how much I actually dislike these stupid straws. Because they're terrible. They don't do what they're supposed to do. They've made them out of bamboo. They made them out of just regular cardboard, basically. And they all do the same goddamn thing. They dissolve in your freaking drink, and before anybody goes down in the comment section and goes, no, it doesn't. It doesn't dissolve in your drink at all. They have a wrap on them that makes it so that they don't. They do. They do. Find somebody who says they don't, because they do. And if you say they don't, you're a liar. That's all it is. You are lying to the people. Okay, because these things, they're in my coffee for like 5 seconds, and all of a sudden, I'm sucking up fucking paper like somebody just ripped up their homework and dumped it into my fucking coffee drink in the morning. And I'm tired of it. I hate the damn things. They've done it forever. They've continued to do it, and it's terrible. So they dissolve in your fucking drink. They make it taste terrible. And then you find out that the entire reason that you have to suffer through this is because apparently all the goddamn sea turtles are dying from plastic straws. So let me get this straight. All the sea turtles, all of them, not one of them, not two of them, they have continued to say that all of the sea turtles, all right, are going to die if we don't use paper straws. Because apparently they're just swimming around and a paper straw gets sucked up into the current like a fucking tornado and gets flung directly into every nostril of every sea turtle there is. That's what's going on. These currents, man. These currents are alive. It's all the fucking jellyfish getting back at the sea turtles for eating their brothers. They're just chucking straws, plastic straws, directly into sea turtles' nose. And I guess now we are just stopping it all by not using plastic straws. However, it's not like we got rid of everything that sucks ass for the environment. No, we still put a paper straw. We shove paper straws still into giant plastic cups. So what the fuck? Why'd we get rid of the straw? I guess I would understand the argument a little more if they said, okay, we need to get rid of the cups too. But nobody's doing that. Like, they all say it, but nobody's come up with like a better type of cup. So, and everyone would hate a paper cup because guess what? It would fucking dissolve. And all of you know it would. All of you know it would. It would dissolve, just like the fucking straw does. And we'd all be sitting there going, ow, 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 because we're burning ourselves with our hot-ass coffee at 8 in the morning because one sea turtle one time got a straw lodged in its nose, and the video went viral, and so now we all need to freaking never use plastic straws again. Just speaking on the turtle thing, if sea turtles, all of them, if all of them are actually so stupid, eat plastic straws, because I've heard people show that they get them in their throat and up their nose, and it's not like a common occurrence, but it is a thing. Like, if these sea turtles are actively eating plastic, if they're like, going around and eating jellyfish and just a plastic straw happens to get in, all right, I get it, that sucks. But sometimes whenever I'm eating chicken or I'm eating like fish or something, sometimes a bone's still left in there. You don't see me complaining. You don't see me going around protesting. All right, sometimes shit happens. Anyways, you get these turtles randomly eating straws. I get it. That's bad. But if they're like going out of their way and eating these straws, isn't that kind of their fault? Right? If these turtles are going out of the way, I don't know if they are. Let me know down below. I don't know if they are. But if they're like swimming around and they're just sucking in plastic, that's just natural selection. And maybe it's just their turn to just fall off the food chain. Because if something is so stupid to not only eat it, you know what? Scratch that. Scratch that whole last statement. If they're stupid enough to keep swimming around and always getting straws shoved up their fucking nose, like everyone online keeps saying is happening all the time, they deserve death. Because what the hell, man? How are you that dumb? No animal is that stupid to just constantly getting plastic shoved in their fucking nose. No way in hell. That doesn't happen. That never, ever happens. I understand that accidents like that happen, and I'm very all for keeping the oceans clean. I don't, if we can come up with types of straws, like I have metal straws. I have straws here that I wash because I don't want to use a plastic straw if I don't have to. I like the environment. I'm not a fucking hippie, but, obviously there's things people can do that are easy to do that I partake in. I recycle, I have my metal straws, whatever. But we've had to suffer through these stupid fucking paper straws forever. And I gotta be completely honest, at least where I live in the United States, they were a big thing for a long time, and then they've really fallen off. So now they kind of give you the option at most places. Like, if I go to Starbucks here in the town I live in, they would probably ask me, do I want a paper straw or a plastic one? That's kind of where I'm at. Most places here will either ask or they take plastic. Most places here don't have paper. But for a long time there, everywhere I went was paper straws. It didn't matter if it was some mom and pop store or a fast food chain that is massive. Nope. Everywhere had fucking paper straws, and I hated it. But now, after all of us have had to suffer through those dog shit cardboard straws, now apparently several studies have come out and said that this entire time they have had quote-unquote forever chemicals in them that are way worse for the overall environment than just the goddamn turtles. Okay? So basically, what they have found is that a lot of these paper straws, the bamboo ones, the paper ones, it's like 9 out of 10 straw manufacturers. It's like one manufacturer that makes these paper straws doesn't have a ton of forever chemicals in them, but almost all of them have some type of forever chemical in them. And what these forever chemicals are chemicals that we cannot get out of the atmosphere. We can't get it out of the air. We can't get it out of the ground. We can't get it out of the water. It's one of those chemicals that it takes so long for it to actually wean itself out of the environment and out of its, like, out of the water, out of the air, that type of situation, that we just say it's a forever chemical because we will all be dead before it's out of the atmosphere. So they found that out, that all these paper straws are just out here destroying everything that we were told that they were protecting. And this also really pissed me off because then I realized that these idiots just ran with that shit. They saw plastic straw and they said, let's make everyone's life miserable. All of y'all are now sucking out of paper. For the next 10 years, you're sucking out of paper. We didn't back any of this with research. We didn't back any of this with testing. We just said, you know what? Paper has to be better than plastic, right? Look at this fucking turtle. And now we found out that in all reality, we've been just destroying the turtles. Like, now we've actually been killing the turtles, apparently, because these straws are so bad for the atmosphere. It's just irony. It's just the most extreme irony I can think of is just we pushed and pushed and pushed to have these crappy dissolvable straws into like every restaurant and every chain, and people would just degrade you and bash you on Twitter and everywhere if you were like caught using a plastic straw because you were killing all the turtles. And now apparently we've all been killing the turtles now at a far faster rate because sure, they ain't sucking down plastic, but now they're sucking down all these chemicals that will legitimately just destroy them because they're terrible chemicals to inhale into your body. And now they're in the atmosphere and destroying our ozone layer and destroying everything because that's just how this shit goes all the time. We just jump on stuff because we're like, man, yeah, that has to work. That's how this stuff works. Plastic's bad, paper good. And now we found out that, guess what? You were wrong the whole goddamn time. And we can finally go back to drinking our damn coffees and stuff like normal human beings through regular straws that don't suck ass. But anyways, guys, that is all I got for you today. If you did enjoy, remember, please leave a like, comment, and of course, subscribe. If you have not already, it all really helps me stay motivated and continue making videos for you guys. Let me know what you guys would like to see down below in the next videos, topics that you'd like me to talk about, things you think I'd hate. Don't forget to check me out on all of my socials. All will be linked down below. And until next time, guys, Godspeed.
I lost my best friend to 23. She left her body in Harvard above me.